Hello and welcome. Here is news update on Housing TV Africa. I am Abdurrahman Omar. A quick look at the headlines. Residents in FCT expressed concern over soaring food prices amidst economic hardship. Former Town Planning Association president raises alarm over weak enforcement system. Access Holdings appoints Bolaji Agbede as acting CEO. Now the news in details. Residents of Lokogoma have appealed to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Yesamuke, to address the pressing issues plaguing their community, including poor road conditions, inadequate drainage systems, and erratic power supply. Representatives of Lokogoma District, George Abakahe and Ibrahim Indaaba, expressed their grievance in a recent statement, highlighting the recurring fatalities during the rainy season due to ineffective drainage infrastructure. In the meantime, the former president of the Association of Town Planning Consultants of Nigeria, Moses Oguleye, has raised concerns over the negative influence of politicians on town planning laws, highlighting the detrimental impact on effective enforcement. Oguleye highlighted the inefficacy of enforcing town planning laws due to a weak system, pinpointing the political dimension as a major obstacle. He noted that enforcement efforts are frequently hindered by political interference, with individuals exploiting their political connections to evade compliance. Oguleye further explained that the involvement of police and plans complicates enforcement efforts, as violators with financial resources and political influence seek intervention from high-ranking political figures. He stressed the necessity for consistent enforcement processes and lamented the lack of follow-up by government officials after issuing notices. You are watching a news update on Housing TV Africa. We will bring you a special report after this quick break. Please stay with us.
Thank you, AIHS, for the opportunity of this exhibition. It was a nice experience. I would like to make it again.
Thank you, AIHS. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, AIHS.
Thank you, AIHS.
Welcome back, and now to the special report. Residents of the Federal Capital Territory have voiced their distress over the persistent surge in food prices, attributing it to the challenging economic condition gripping the nation. During a recent market survey conducted by Housing TV Africa in Abuja, both residents and traders expressed their struggles to stock their homes and shops adequately. Many traders dealing in food items lamented the worsening state of the economy, which has taken a toll on their businesses. Memuna Bagudu has more on this.
The increase in the cost of living and food prices has been attributed to the removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government in May 2023, which resulted in a significant rise in fuel prices from 186 naira to 600 naira per litre currently. The widespread hardship has sparked protests in various parts of the country, reflecting the growing frustration and demands for solutions to address the pressing economic concerns faced by Nigerians. The current inflation rate is leading to the high cost of food commodities such as rice, beans, garri, palm oil, tomatoes, onions, beef, and other food items. Speaking with Housing TV Africa, sellers and buyers lamented on the hardship and how it has affected businesses.
The problem is transportation. Like the place we used to buy things before, we used to transport ourselves through and through 500 naira, but now it's 1,500 naira. So by the time you come back and check all the whole money you spend, then you will increase your own. That's why that things are very costly. Every minute of the day used to increase. So that is the problem. Gary, the white one before we are selling 600 naira. The before I'm talking about is just about last week. Because other ones before December we are selling 500 naira. So when we entered the January, it just fly. To the extent that a mood of Gary became 600 naira. So from this week now we are selling 700 naira white. Why the red one is 800 naira.
The major issue is the increase of prices of things in the market. Now we cannot cope. We are crying, and also people that are buying are also hearing it. You buy things today, tomorrow you go, it's another price. Some are even increasing twice a day. So the thing has turned the market down. We don't even know what we are doing now. The palm oil now is even a little more better. But like groundnut oil, it's every day increasing. Now we are selling it 1,004, 1,005. Before it was how much? Before it was 1,2. Like beans now, every day they're just increasing 100 naira every day. Other things. So we don't even know, at times we don't even know what we are doing again because people are crying. Some will even come here to buy things they cannot buy, they will go back. And that's how their children and their family will stay.
The increase in the prices of food items has soared beyond the reach of the common man, and this is a worrisome development. Mimana Bagudu reporting for Housing TV Africa.
And in other news, Access Holdings PLC on Monday announced the appointment of Ms. Bolaji Agbede as the acting Group Chief Executive Officer following the death of its former Group Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Herbert Wegwe. Wegwe died in a helicopter crash alongside his wife, son, and a past chairman of the Nigeria Exchange Group, Abimbola Ogunbanjo, on Friday. In a communique issued by the company's board of directors and dated February 12, 2024, stated that the appointment was subject to the approval of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Agbede, who commenced her tenure at Access Bank in 2003 as an assistant general manager, boasts nearly 30 years of professional experience cutting across banking and consulting services. Throughout her tenure, she occupied various positions within the bank, and notably as the head of Group Human Resources from 2010 to 2022, preceding her appointment as the inaugural Executive Director of Business Support in 2022, a position she occupied until her recent promotion. Before we call it a wrap, here is a recap of some of our major stories. Residents in FCT have expressed concern over soaring food prices amidst economic hardship. Former Town Planning Association president has raised alarm over weak enforcement. We also told you that Access Holdings has appointed Bolaji Agbede as acting CEO following the death of Dr. Herbert Wegwe in a helicopter crash. For more news in the housing sector, do subscribe to our YouTube channels, Housing TV Africa. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at Housing TV Africa. I am Abdrahman Omar. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.